Hello, hello, friends. How you doing? Monday night. Woo! Beginning of a phenomenal week. And so today is Monday. Yeah. Coming in, and I'm actually going to be making some power slash energy balls tonight. And so I've tried a few different things in the past, but my go-to one in terms of the binder and sweetener is bananas. And so before I get started, actually, you know what? Just gonna put you up. It's a little bit different angle tonight. All right, there you go. I'm in the process also of what do you call it? Making some veggie broth, my friends. Yummy. If anyone wants any, let me know. It's very good. Okay, so essentially for me, usually weekly, I'll buy a bunch of bananas, usually about 5 or 6. I've got 6 this week. So, I want it to ripen so that there's some brown spots on it, okay? What does that do? That increases the amount of sugars that are in the banana. And there's actually a number of benefits to eating more ripened bananas. There's also benefits from eating not as ripe as well. However, ooh, look at this. It's got a brown spot. So, obviously, you want to scoop that puppy out, throw it in the compost. That does not look healthy. Okay, so what I have here is a mixing bowl. Okay, I've actually already put 5 of them in here. So I'm going to put the 6th one in right now. I'm going to change the angle of the camera in a second here. So just give me a second. But yeah, so that's the first thing. When I first started doing this, I actually started mixing up the dry ingredients. But I found that it's actually better to start off with the wet, which is the banana here. It just made things mix a lot smoother. Okay? So, again, banana. Let's see here. If I can bring you in. Can you see that? Let me see if bring it closer here. Oh, there you go. Whee. All right. So, I just use a fork. If you have a masher, it's probably a lot easier. Since I only have a fork, I'm mashing against the wall. And the key, what I've found to really help, is to get it as liquidy as possible. Why? Because when I start mixing in the dry ingredients, it will help me bind everything together. Okay, so this, my friends, is 6 bananas. Relatively large bananas, actually, now that I think about it. They're quite long. I probably should have just stuck with the 5. Yeah, oh well. I guess I'll just have to put in some extra oats and stuff. Okay, so this recipe is actually really, really simple. And so the beautiful thing about this, there's no cooking involved. It's literally just mixing 4 main ingredients. Of course, you can add and change different things if you like. Again, I try to make it as watery as possible. Try to get any chunks flattened out. But, you can never really get everything. Well, I can't with a fork. Okay, so what are the 4 ingredients? All right, I'll show you. The main ingredients. Oh, it's a little. Oops. The main ingredients is rolled oats. Okay, a bag like this. It's about $2.50 at a local Chinese supermarket. If you go to like London Drugs or Superstore, it might be like $5 to $10. Crazy. And for me, I want to add some chia seeds because it got some great benefits to it. I like chocolate flavor, so I got some cacao flavor here. Organic baking cacao. And then depending on what else you want and what flavors, for me, I'm just going to add some all plant protein powder. Okay. What's it say here? Build muscle and repair tissue. And also, I'm going to add some balance within probiotic. So it's good for your gut health. Okay. So those are the ingredients I'm going to put in. So I'll bring it closer here. And again, the beautiful thing about this recipe is you can actually put whatever you want, depending on what you like. Okay. Ooh, actually, what I like is ground cinnamon. So I'm actually, again, there's no measurements. I just kind of eyeball everything. Okay, that's good. Okay. So I usually like to mix the cinnamon in first. Oh, that smells so good. Banana cinnamon, folks. Ooh, if I had a processor, like a Vitamix, maybe I would process some apples as my binder. Apple cinnamon. Ooh, that might be something to try. As you can see, the color actually changes a little bit. Okay? Let's see. So again, you can put whatever you want, okay? For me, this is what I put in. So my next thing I usually put in is the dry ingredients, okay? So I start off with the oats, okay? So since I put quite a bit of bananas, I probably have to put a little bit more than I usually do. And for 6 bananas, I usually put in 40 tablespoons. I should have a better system actually now that I think about it, because this may take me forever. But that's okay. 15. But as you can see, it's starting to pile up. Wow. Looks like half the bag, basically. Which is not a bad thing. It just means I get more balls. Power balls, that is. Okay. The next thing is chia seeds. Chia seeds gives you... I forget. Man, when it comes to details, I forget. I always have to look everything up, so... Okay, so in here, I add in about, 15 tablespoons? Let's see how much I got. Yeah. Why do I put so much? It's all dry, so... And when I finish, I actually make quite a few balls. Sometimes 8 to 10. And so, the last thing I put in is actually the, what do you call it? The chocolate. So my next is protein powder. Again, as a vegetarian, I'm always trying to find some ways to get some extra protein in. Yeah, let's do 3. Why not 4, 5 tablespoons. You can put as much as you like, obviously. Next, probiotic. Again, this is for your gut health. And ideally, actually, I usually have 1 ball a day, these pretty big balls. And so each batch is usually about 8. So each packet I try to have one a day. So since I usually get about 8 balls, I'm going to put about 8 packets in. I'm just going to get a big batch, so it's not even big, to be honest. It's a decent sized batch. But when I'm done, oh baby, I have enough for a week. And it literally takes about 20 minutes to make. It's obviously, as you can tell, it's not that hard. It's literally just putting in different ingredients. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sneezing. Excuse me. Woo. Algae season, my friends. Well, it's not season, but I got some algae coming up. 7 and 8. All right, folks, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, baby, come on now. Now, the flavor that gives it some pop, chocolate flavor. And so, when I first made it, oh my gosh, I put way too much in. The flavor is so overpowering. So, I'm going to put in probably 3 of these tablespoons. I find that it gives a nice amount of chocolate flavor. Who doesn't like chocolate? Like, come on. And there's no, I don't think there's sugar in there. Maybe there's not. Let me double check here. Ingredients: cocoa processed, organic cocoa processed with alkali potassium carbonate. Okay, so now I literally just mix. Okay, so I've got the banana at the bottom, so the liquid is starting to help the dry ingredients clump, which is what I want. I don't want it too liquidy. I have made batches where it's a little bit more liquidy than I like. And I was just too lazy to add more oats. So let's see how this batch turns out. But usually it's roughly the amount that I make is usually pretty standard, so shouldn't be too bad. And the beautiful thing is, if it's too dry, you can always just add some juice if you want to keep it a little sweet, or some water. For me, I usually add some juice. Actually, what I have is what's called a twist tube, which is liquid vitamins. Mix it up with some water, and I got a something sweet and filled with my vitamins. Well, some vitamins. Oh, this isn't too bad. Ooh. Yeah, not runny at all. I'm just seeing if I need to add in more liquid, but it seems actually quite good in terms of texture. Actually, you know what? You know what I probably should have done? I probably should have mixed the dry ingredients in a separate bowl and then the banana in a separate one, because that'll ensure that I actually mix all the dry ingredients properly. That way each ball will have roughly equal amounts of the protein powder, the oats, prebiotic. Oh, wow. My measurement's pretty good this time. Woohoo! Good job, Edison. Thank you, thank you. So reminder, people, pat yourself on the back every once in a while when you do something good. Because normally the world doesn't do too many back patting. Ooh, okay. This might be a little dry. No, actually no. This is good. Alright, now look at these, people. Oh my gosh. I don't know about you, but it looks freaking good to me. It smells amazing. Oh, so good. Okay. So, I just want to mix things up a little bit more, just to see if I can even out everything and work out any kinks. But essentially I'm done. That's it, folks. The next step is to form your balls. Yes, I said it, folks, your balls. All right, give me 1 second. I'm going to find a container so I can put them all in. All right, so obviously you want to make sure your hands are clean. And actually here, you guys see me? All right, here we go. Hey guys. All right, seriously, these are like the best things. Okay, so it's pretty simple. From here, you just want to grab a bundle, start forming into balls. If you like them in ball shapes, then make them into ball. Some people like it like cookie shapes or pucks, right? So just make it a ball and then just squeeze it down. It's pretty simple. So, actually, let me. Okay. Make sure you got a container to put it in. And because I try to have one ball a day, I actually kind of like my balls a little bit bigger. So, now this is actually a decent sized ball. Right? So, I just use the fork to help me shape it, but if you guys see that. Oh, actually, you know what? I should get some nuts and add them. I'll do it to my next batch. But, so this ball is not a bad size. Do I want to make it bigger? I don't think my container can fit it. So I will go on and make another one. I've had to practice a little bit to kind of get the hang of how much of each ingredient will actually be good. But as you can see, this is so simple. Like, I'm already done. Like, it's 20 minutes, the whole thing. Right? Here are the balls. Look at that. So good. Okay? So that's basically it, my friends. My hands are... Oh, well. Okay, my hands are not clean, so I'm not going to pick up the phone. Okay, so from this batch, I'll probably make 10 medium-sized balls. If I made it my normal size, it'd probably be 8. And I just have one a day. I get my prebiotics, some extra protein. It's my morning breakfast, if you will, because it gives me energy. It has oats, it's got carbs, it's got protein, it's got whatever I need, right? And so it's a yummy snack for after school if you got kids. Late night snack. It's a healthy snack. That's the beautiful thing about this, right? A lot of times when we get hungry, what do? We reach for the chips or the cookies or the not so healthy stuff. This, all natural ingredients, simple, 4 main ingredients. And again, you can try different things. I've tried it with peanut butter and let me show you. So this is the thing I used. So when I made a batch similar to that, basically I used the whole freaking jar. I was like, what? That was way too much peanut butter. So I've only ever done it once. You know, because I was thinking chocolate peanut butter, that should be a great combination, and it was. But it just required way too much peanut butter. So actually, no, I think I'll try again, but I'll add a different type of liquid, like maybe juice of some sort. The other thing I'm actually planning on trying is chocolate with orange. So I think that would be a good flavor, chocolate orange. Ooh, chocolate mint. There's so many options. But anyways, that's the one that, this is my go-to, the chocolate banana one with chia seeds. But play around, you can add whatever you want. Nuts, I think, would add a nice texture to it. So, if you guys end up doing it, shoot a picture, post it on here. I'd love to see it. Okay? But anyways, that's all I want to share tonight. Happy cooking, my friends. Stay healthy, very important. What you eat is what you are. All right, friends? Ciao.